Hey there fellow sleep seekers, my name is Adriana reporting for the Sleep Sherpa, and today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Polysleep Pillow. The Polysleep Pillow is another item in the world of customizable pillows. A lot of these do exist, but every company seems to just have their own take and approach to them. The one thing that I really like about the Polysleep Pillow is that it's neat and contained. So a lot of times with these customizable pillows, the moment you open that zipper, you're met with a lot of product that the moment it tips over, it can just be all over the floor. It can be very messy, and even just taking a little bit of it out to put into a bag on the side, it can be a little bit involved. If you're a clean freak like me, you will probably appreciate the simplicity of what Polysleep does offer. So they provide 4 different layers within their pillow that you can kind of mix and match to see what works best for you. I feel that one thing they could have done differently is if each individual piece of foam came in its own little case, let's call it. Because of the type of material that it is, it has a bit of a... Man, it's so hard to find the exact word that I'm looking for. In any case, as the foam is moving against the material on the inside, there's a bit of friction. It doesn't like so easily go back inside the pillow. You kind of really have to get your hand in there and guide it. But if each single piece of foam came in its own compartment that had the similar material that the inner part of the pillow has, it might be much more smoother and easier. I have to say I do like the way the pillow feels. I do feel supported, I do feel comfortable. I don't feel like it's too squishy to the point where my head really has no set place to go. I feel like it lays in a certain area and it can kind of stay there a while. I would describe the pillow as having a medium firmness, or at least it's how I would describe it, with all of the layers intact. And it's actually quite comfortable. You know, if I was at a friend's place or if I was at a hotel and this was a pillow I ended up sleeping on, I would be really content. So it is really comfortable. Even though at first glance the foam might not be what I think I would go for, when I do lay my head on it, I definitely have no complaints. So I do find it really comfortable. I find the material to be what's standard in the industry, where it's supportive, but it's not inconvenient in any kind of way. It's a little hard to explain what I mean, but hopefully you'll get the gist of what I'm trying to say here. So while I could take out certain layers of foam, I would say that I'm really happy with each layer intact. I think if I was to take out layers now, I'd feel that there wouldn't be as much support. I'd probably feel it wasn't inadequate. I felt like the height of where my head lay was really just right. I have to say I'm definitely surprised. I mean, I've seen pillows like this before. There's one in particular I find it to be similar to, although the name doesn't come to mind instantly right now. Overall, I have to say I'm actually really impressed with the Polysleep Pillow. I wasn't expecting to be. I thought once I looked at the foam, I thought, oh, maybe this really isn't for me. But when I actually laid on the pillow, I was, without a doubt, pleasantly surprised. It doesn't conform quite the way a memory foam would. It is a bit different in that regard, but it doesn't mean that it's not a comfortable and supportive pillow. I'd say that pretty much the only negative that I'm finding with this pillow is that you can't wash the foam itself. Being that the outer layer does have some padding inside, I think that's a big plus, because your face isn't like just about close to the foam. It's not like a thin pillowcase away from it. There is some padding, you know, in between all of that. But over time, it would really bother me. You know, when it comes to pillows, they should be cleaned every so often. If you're unable to clean them, they're supposed to be replaced pretty often. So if that's something that you're able to do and cleanliness matters to you, I would suggest knowing that you'll just require a bit of a budget to continuously replace your pillows. Whether that's like every 3 months or every 6 months, however it goes, the recommendations vary. Because a lot of the things that collect over time during sleep tend to be microscopic, there's a lot of things we don't realize about where we sleep and what we're sleeping on. So cleanliness for me has always been key. So I would say that's really like the only downside. I hope that in the future they can create a kind of foam that is washable or that can at least be rinsed. I recently reviewed the Domus pillow, and that looks like some seriously high-tech foam, and despite that fact, you can actually wash it, and I was really impressed with that. So I would say that's one place where there's definite room for improvement, is giving people more options in terms of cleanliness. Well, that's all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you found this video to be insightful. There will be a full written review on the Sleep Sherpa website, so be sure to check that out. If you have any questions or comments about the Polysleep pillow, please feel free to leave a comment below. And I hope you guys have a great day and an even better night's rest. Take it easy, and I'll see you guys next time for another pillow review.